Hello, Internet. Welcome back to Terraria. You probably expected to see me fighting the Moon Lord again. Well, here's the thing. One, I'm kind of low on potions. And specifically, I'm thinking that the Life Force potion would be very, very useful. Short version of the story. Okay, yeah, it's not going to be short, but I have to pay attention. Wow, this is going to be even more difficult than I thought. I have to pay attention to the bobber and talk at the same time. Anyway, it's the prismite that I'm... so many distractions. Anyway, I've been analyzing my the footage from my last two attempts at the Moon Lord. And I'm noticing a lot of things that I could have done better. I have... Crystal Serpent, what is that? Wrong button. Escape. Crystal Serpent. What? No. No. There. Magic damage. Okay. Anyway. First of all, it seems that like the... Okay, so here's the deal. The Moon Lord is very much like the Martian Sorcerer. Just different and more insane. Only the zappy things, they do go through blocks. Apparently there's no block thickness that will completely block them entirely. But the Death Ray and the little swirly bombs, they are blocked by blocks. But here, look at this this screenshot from my last attempt number 2. Notice that some of the swirly bombs are getting under my wall, going through my platform, and hitting me. So, I made this change. Another screenshot that I still need to take. But hopefully you guys can see it. I extended the walls downward, and that will hopefully block the swirly bombs from getting at me. And you may also notice that there's some honey in there. Yeah, being able to... out-heal the damage. I mean, admittedly, mitigating the damage of the swirly bombs, that is hopefully going to be very advantageous on my next attempt. But in case it isn't enough, let's just throw all the healing I can at the Moon Lord, and I am not getting good fish. I mean, look at that. Look at all the junk. Oh, I got a box. Yeah, it's the prismite that I want. And I could be over in the corruption trying to get the Ebon because I need more wrath potions as well. Only it's raining, and that's going to be a lot of annoying noise, and I don't like the annoying noise. Also, last attempt, I did not use the sharpening station, I did not use the bewitching station, so I did not have as much DPS as I could have had. Also, I did not use the, whatchamacallit, the thing that I'm trying to get right now. Life Force Potion, that's what you call it. So again, those things may have been issues as well. Which is, of course, why I'm fishing. And I need to remember to... Also, I noticed that my dragon has a severe case of ADD. It's like he doesn't want to focus on the angry things on screen. Instead, wants to focus on the other angry things on screen. Also, another issue is that my last attempt... Well, it might have been an issue that my last attempt was during a solar eclipse. That was, yeah. That's one of those events where the spawn rates are, like, jacked up ridiculously, so, my dragon may have had more distractions than there would have been had there not been a solar eclipse. And by the way, this is pretty much all I'm going to do during this episode, is, like, fish for supplies and, kind of go over what I did wrong, what I can do better, and, you know, stuff like that. And you may notice that I don't have a familiar out right now, is because, well, I'll show you. Okay, that guy's just hanging out now. Well, this guy does it. This guy does this. Yeah, he was doing this during the Moonlord fight. So where are you going? Yeah, let's just don't... Okay, get rid of the worm. Okay, now go away. Oh, I can target things? I can target things? What? I need to remember that. But anyway, let's get rid of this guy. He's a distraction. So yes, the life force potion, the honey. Definitely need more wrath potions. Sharpening station, bewitching station. I might want to use the cell staff instead of the dragon. I don't know. Also, I don't have a screenshot of this. But one thing that I did notice is that this thing here, the Zealous, the Solar Eruption, it doesn't have the same range as this guy here with the yo-yo bag. And during my second attempt, I noticed that I definitely could not reach the hands all the time. That may have also been an issue. Another big issue is once the eyes pop out and become the true eyes. They do this like a hexagon swooshy attack, and then the eyes themselves, they like hover around me. That's when things just started going south. So I may have to try to choreograph popping out all three eyes at the same time. I've looked on the wikis. I don't know why I said wikis, because there's only one. But apparently that is doable. But with my dragon's ADD, I don't know if I can do that. I mean, granted, if he's focused on everything else but the Moon Lord, that might be doable. And I need to do that. Okay, back to fishing. I really dislike how hard it is to get the prism thingy that is needed for the wait, do I even have one? No, I don't have. Let's open these things. Well, I got some bait. That's useful. Oh, I shouldn't have done that because my inventory is going to overflow like crazy now. Let's get rid of some of my junk. And yeah, I got a stinger on me because I went out to the jungle to get honey for the thing that I need to photograph so I can show you previously. Time travel. It's yeah. So yes, there will be more attempts at the Moon Lord. I mean, I can basically fight him here at my base. So my chances of losing items is very low. I just need to get better at surviving. Because I mean, my first run, I actually got to the heart phase. Second run, I was not DPSing. Princess Fish again. I was not DPSing as hard as I could because, again, yeah, we went over that. And I didn't have a life force potion, so I didn't have enough survivability. So even though I was, and yeah, my weapon just couldn't reach the hands all the time. So yeah, those are things that I keep getting the armor cavefish. I'm gonna have endurance potions for centuries. I need a life force potion. Come on, game. I should be buzzing on that potion that boosts my fishing. Maybe then I'm getting get less junk. And my ratio of well, not ratio, but chances of getting the fish that I'm looking for. This is like patting your head and rubbing your tummy. Focusing on that one little bobber while talking about the things that I need to talk about. But yeah, suffice it to say that, eventually, the Moon Lord will be defeated. I will find a way. It's just a question of how many attempts it's going to take. But, The next attempt, I need to be, I need to have the highest possible health, the highest possible health regeneration, the best possible DPS, and if I can figure out how to force a familiar to focus on the Moon Lord and not the other things, I need to do that as well. At least try to choreograph the eye popping outingness. Yeah, I'm still nervous, still dreading it, even though I kind of know what to expect now. It's more the thought of investing the time to get the resources to get supplies, and then investing more time to actually go through the lunar events, to summon the Moon Lord, and then the risk of failure. That's... I know that there's technically no failure as long as you learn something. There is no failure, only results you don't like. I keep getting junk. See, again, results I don't like. Let's get rid of the junk. Don't open that yet, because my inventory will go wacky. But yeah, this is... I think I'm going to cut the video now. I know it's short compared to the other videos that I do on this series, but I've talked about the material that I need to talk about, all the preparations, everything that I've learned from fighting the Moon Lord in the past, everything I've learned by going over the footage, analyzing it, semi-frame by frame. I'm not going to analyze every single frame, because a lot of them are repetitive. And talked about the corrections that I need to make. And yeah, here I am. I'm getting supplies. Well, hopefully getting supplies. I don't need the armored cavefish. I need the prisma thingamo-who's-it-see. And the ebon koi. I need to do that as well off camera. Oh, finally, I can make one life force potion. One. That's good for one fight. Assuming the fight doesn't go over 4 or 5 minutes. Forget whether it lasts 4 or 5 minutes. But one of those. I'm gonna stay here until I get, like, 2? Oh yeah, and somebody was throwing a party upstairs. We gotta focus on the Moon Lord. We can party after the Moon Lord. Actually, after the Moon Lord, there'll be more supply gathering for farming the Moon Lord. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Getting the full Luminite. Maybe I could just throw bombfish at him. But here I am. I'm just like random rambling now. I don't even have anything useful to say. And from here on out, it's just gonna be like fishing and fishing and fishing to get alchemy ingredients. Until I can get enough to face the Moon Lord again. Fun. Hopefully the next episode will be attempt number 3. And hopefully attempt number 3 will be victory. And I pulled the line too soon. Anyway, see you next episode.